And we're back with Broken Sword. So, after we've gone seeing Nico again... Oh, sorry. I was hoping that would skip the animation. Now that we've seen Nico again, let's go speak to that professor guy she was talking about. People always talk about oh. I don't know what I'm on about either. Musée de Clune. Or Musée Clune. Oh, where's that? Judge, use your words. What is that?
I considered smashing my fist through the pane, wrenching open the window, and bolting triumphantly into the building. Then I thought, no, that's dumb. Besides, I might get hurt.
And why would you want to do that anyway? And wow, the music is being really loud. Can I get some... I'm sorry, this is unprofessional. Oh, I did not know that I could do that. I imagine we need it a little bit louder than that. Hello? That will do. Alright. Hurry up, Joji. Joji! Hello? Sir? Sir? Hello. This is how he just stood right in front of me.
Are you Lobino?
Oh, no. Fancy you mistaking me for him. No. I am the deputy custodian.
But Lobino does work here.
Work? I wouldn't go so far as to call it that. He studies here most days, but as you can see for yourself, not today.
Okay. Well, how about this?
Do you know anything about the Knights of the Temple?
No, sir. Not a sausage.
Alright, what about this?
Do you know anything about medieval manuscripts?
Not me, monsieur. I am no scholar. Although people often mistake me for one.
Like
it is the
I just
uniform,
did.
I guess. They see the clothes. They are impressed.
And they ask you to park their cars?
They ask me to park the... No. They assume I am an authority on the exhibits in my care.
Whereas
and you're not?
you know next to nothing about history.
Of course not. All I am saying is, I am no scholar, not like Monsieur Lobino.
Oh, Monsieur Lobino.
Do you recognize this red nose?
I don't think so.
Nah. What about this?
What do you make of this tissue?
It is absolutely disgusting, monsieur.
You gotta stop showing that to people, George.
Would you like to shake my hand?
Not while I'm on duty, monsieur.
Ah, but maybe afterwards. We do more than just shake hands. Wink, wink.
Have you ever heard of the Club Alamut?
Oh no, I don't frequent places like that.
Like what?
What does this tool mean to you?
That belongs in a museum.
Pardon?
It is a priceless historical artifact, if I am not mistaken.
No, it's a plain old tool for lifting drain covers.
Yeah.
Do you recognize this ID pass?
No.
Oh, okay. What about this dude?
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, monsieur. Is there any reason why I should?
I guess not.
No. Alright, thanks.
Thanks for your help.
Let's have a little looks around.
I tried to sneak my hand inside while the guard wasn't looking, but the case was locked.
Oh, George, you're just dumb. Cute, but dumb.
In the case was a spindly tripod, blackened with age and pitted with rust. It was identical to the tripod pictured on the manuscript. A notice identified it as 15th century from Western Ireland. It had been found in Lochmarn at the site of a Knights Templar preceptory. Ireland!
Ireland!
What's that?
This tripod was found in Ireland.
Amazing!
I will have to ask you to keep your voice down.
But,
I'm sorry, I was excited.
but he's still... Oh, never mind. What's this? Oh, George! Whew! Imagine if you'd broken this. Look at it. It's beautiful.
Leave it alone. That closet is over 3,000 years old.
That closet is a sarcophagus?
Closet? It's a sarcophagus.
Duh. What's this?
I was no desecrator of tombs.
Well, you just opened a sarcophagus. What about this?
The statue didn't deserve to be mauled by a Philistine like me.
But I would do it anyway. What is he looking at?
I tried to sneak...
Oh, George, don't be stupid. Is there anything else here while we're here?
Hey, no. No, monsieur. No.
Aww.
What's wrong?
You must not enter the exhibit.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
don't be stupid, George. What's this?
There was nothing in the urn.
Oh, you opened it? Oh, you're an idiot. What about this?
Touching an object as rare and beautiful
Oh!
would have been the act of a barbarian.
That doesn't mean I wanted you to
It
touch
was a
it.
tapestry of a lady, a lion, and a unicorn. If I'd had more time, I could have stared at it all day.
What about... Okay.
The totem pole looked distinctly out of place in the setting of the museum.
With the fish on top and everything. No, don't touch it. I don't want you touching anything. You're a bad boy.
The case contained a collection of rocks. They were all shapes and colors, but they were still rocks.
That's nice.
Above them, a sign read, L'Âge Paléolithique. The case contained some fragments of pottery.
That's
They looked to me
nice.
like broken flower pots. Above them, a sign read, L'Âge Paléolithique.
That's nice. What about this? Look, don't touch.
The case contained the tripod shown on the manuscript.
That's nice. Alright, well, I guess there's nothing else to do. Well,
Pardon me?
see
Oui,
if there's
monsieur?
anything else we can say to him. Oh, we can.
Can you give me any further information about the tripod?
Certainly, monsieur. It's infamous.
It
That
is?
tripod, that belonged to John D.
You know nothing, do you?
What's the importance of John Dee's tripod?
D was the most famous escapologist of the 16th century. The Houdini of his time.
Don't you mean alchemist?
Yeah.
Escapologists use ropes, chains, and handcuffs, not tripods.
Well, whatever it was, that is the tripod he used in his experiments.
He also used it as a stool when he put something on top of it.
What kind of experiments did John Dee perform with his tripod?
Oh, the usual. Didn't you study chemistry at school?
Yeah,
Uh,
but we skipped over thaumatology.
Yeah, he kind of did more than, you know, Bunsen burners and magnesium.
Can I take a closer look at the tripod?
No.
What? Get it out of the case? Ah, no! That tripod is protected by a sophisticated surveillance system.
You mean you?
How sophisticated?
A painfully loud alarm bell.
Is it you screaming?
How is the alarm bell triggered?
Oh,
By the
God.
slightest pressure on or movement of any part of the case wherein that tripod is situated.
Okay.
It strikes me that to call your alarm system sophisticated is, well, stretching the truth a little.
It has never failed yet. The sophistication is in its simplicity.
I see.
The sign on the tripod says it was found at a Templar preceptory.
It does
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't mention John Dee at all.
most remiss.
You don't know anything about the tripod, do you?
Burn!
I never had much of a start in life, you see.
Aw.
I owe what little education I gained to my uncle. He
Aw.
was an optician, but he also doubled as the village school teacher. He
Aw.
taught me the alphabet. Wait, 19 letters of it. The bottom row of the chart was too small even for him to read, so he left them out.
Why don't you start over and enroll for adult education?
You know, I never thought of that. Do you think if I studied art and did all my homework, I could be a professor of history?
At your age? Dream on.
Sure.
What can you tell me about the collection of pottery?
Those
Seriously?
are remains of pots used by the original inhabitants of Paris. The Paris pot people.
When did they move out?
15,000 years ago, monsieur. Vanished in the mists of time. Didn't even have time to pack up their pots.
Their thoughts.
I thought the original inhabitants of Paris were a tribe known as the Parisi.
That is right, monsieur. renowned for their pots. You see, in those days, people didn't have much in the way of possessions. A few flints, some animal skins, maybe the odd bone or two.
Oh, we love the good old bone.
When the Parisians came along with their pots, why, everybody wanted one.
I guess they must have caused a kind of consumer frenzy.
Something like.
They connect the market, cleaned up.
You know nothing.
You don't know the first thing about those pots, do you?
No, monsieur.
Oh, so sweet.
Thanks for your help.
So yeah, basically that guy's
The
tapped.
tripod was definitely the one in the manuscript. The Templar connection confirmed it. I was tempted to go to Ireland and check it out.
That's nice, George. I think we need to speak to Nicker since Lobano's not in town. Or at least he's not around. So, back to Nicker's apartment, which is the Rougerie. To Rougerie. Hi, little old lady, still knitting that same purple thing. Same length. You'd think you would have made some progress on it by now. No knock! What are you no-knocking, George? George.
Hi, George.
George, why don't you ever effing knock? Oh, because I didn't think I needed to.
I found the tripod.
Where?
In the museum. It belonged to the Templars.
Oh,
it was dug up in
no.
Ireland at a place called Loch Marn.
I've heard of
Amazing.
Lochmarn. I read an article about the castle. Take a look for yourself.
I just happen to have it right here. As if I knew you would be... Don't sit on my table, you bastard!
A popular gossip magazine. You read that rubbish?
No,
I
I
write it. Burn. You bastard, you call my magazine bad.
Professor Nigel Pegram, excavating the medieval castle at Loch Marn.
He looks
That's
like he's got
strange.
midgets working
What?
for him.
He resigned his chair at Durham University in order to devote his time to the excavation.
Yeah, he's got
Not only
children
that,
and midgets working for him.
but
Look
he
at it.
canceled the filming of a 4th series of his popular television program.
Ooh, sacre bleu.
I'll get it.
This site at Loch Marn must be awful important to him.
I'll
He's a
say.
professor of history. They're all cuckoo.
Little cuckoo.
All the same, I'd like to talk to this Professor Pegram. How do you feel about a trip to Ireland?
No.
Disappointed.
Huh?
That I won't be going. I want to follow up the Bellotta case. If you really think Pegram's dam is important, why don't you visit Lochmarn?
On my own? I'm not so sure about that. Where is Ireland exactly?
Oh, good God, George! Seriously? Did you seriously just
What do you know about Professor Pegram?
I've seen a television program, Pegram's Past. He's written a book, The Crusader Families of Ireland.
I'll bet he'd be interested in the manuscript.
I'll say. What about...
Let's take another look at the manuscript.
Seriously, again? How many times can we look at this effing thing?
That's the tripod in the Croon Museum. There's a woman looking, but the reflection...
Yeah, that's nice. You said this
The
before.
night through my...
Through my
There's a guy.
teachings.
There's a guy between...
Alright, let's roll. That's nothing new. Alright, and we got no new inventory, so we'll see you
I'll
later.
See you later.
Okay. Keep me informed if you find anything new.
Next time by knocking or by the phone. George, it's really rude just to walk in. But you are American, I suppose it makes sense. You know, game stereotype of American. Not real American. I don't remember anyone just randomly walking in places when I was there, but oh well. To the aeroport. Arrow. I could go for some arrow right now. If you don't know, that's a chocolate bar here. It's filled with bubbles. It's delicious. Just like Ireland.
Several hours later, I arrived in Ireland, the Emerald Isle. I'd been lucky to get a bus from Dublin to the tiny village of Loch Marn. On the way out, the driver told me there was only one service a day.
So I was stuck here forever.